Teachers are the OG rage baiters. They have a whole starter pack like, I don't know, can you?
I will piss myself, I will piss on the ground in front of everybody, and then wipe it on your fucking table.
I don't think this love for me. I don't think you the one for me.
The best and worst rage bait. I hate rage bait, honestly. I really do. I don't know what the appeal of rage bait is, but we'll see.
Rage bait. Now, it's one of those terms that is definitely taken over the internet within the last year. Like, you cannot escape this word. And the lore behind it is very interesting, to say the least. I mean, the amount of times I've heard the term rage bait, it just needs to be studied. Now, rage bait has existed since the dawn of time. There just wasn't a term for it until like 20.
Okay, so the actual definition for rage baiter is someone that says something so obscene, illogical, or ridiculous that it causes you to respond back with rage and anger. Their goal is not to provide factual or relevant information. Their goal is to make you angry and lash out, making you look bad. Okay, but why? What's the whole point of rage baiting? You know, if somebody in my chat right now is a rage baiter, please let me know, because I don't find happiness in getting other people angry. It doesn't completely make sense to me. Maybe I'm not on the internet enough to understand, but I think I'm on the internet enough. I still just don't understand.
Now, people rage baited on the internet when it first existed, all for the love of the game, and that's it. They didn't even get anything out of it. Now, probably about like 20% of my For You page is just clip farming and rage bait, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Rage bait is just when someone intentionally tries to get you mad. This picture describes rage bait perfectly. Like, when done right, it can definitely be funny, but other times, I don't know, most people that do it are not funny. And at some points, like, it gets so bad to the point where you can't even classify it as rage bait. But rage bait is exactly what it sounds like. It's literally just someone trying to get you to crash out. Like, for instance, when people yell, "You suck" at LeBron while sitting courtside at the NBA game. It can be...
I can understand when people want to see other people, like, crash out, and then you get some type of entertainment from that, right? Because watching people crash out is actually hilarious when done right. But if you're sitting there saying obscene things about somebody and it gives them a bad image, I could never, bro.
Simple as saying "you suck" or like trash talk, or they'll sit there and have the most controversial, hot, steaming take of all time, to the point where it's like you question their sanity as a person. Now, there's some instances of IRL rage bait, but it's mostly done online. And the amount of examples I have ready, fired up for this video is insane. All right, so what a perfect place to...
What do we think, like, a good example that he's gonna use is? My best friend is a rage baiter. He rage baits the shit out of anybody for any reason whatsoever. Like, to the point where people have wanted to beat his ass at, like, my family parties. He will rage bait a 50-year-old just for the love of the game. He has no end goal. It's just to make people upset.
Start with stream snipers. Now, stream snipers have evolved so much within the last...
Stream snipers make sense. I understand the goal of a stream sniper. A stream sniper just wants to be involved and included. Like, they're just being an asshole so that they could get some entertainment from the streamer screaming or whatever the case is. I've never stream sniped. I don't think I ever will try to stream snipe because it just takes a lot of effort. You have to queue up exactly when another person queues up. I'm not doing all that, bro.
5 or 6 years. Like, it used to just be over Fortnite where Ninja would get killed by a stream sniper, Tfue would get sniped from across the map because they're watching the stream on another monitor. But now it's gotten to the point where some people are dealing with IRL...
Nah, dude, this situation was actually crazy, though. He wasn't trying to get any clips or, like, hee-hee-ha-has out of it. The dude was trying to, like, touch on them. Weirdo. Absolute weirdo. If you think that you could just sit at a pier, wait for a streamer to walk by and try and shoot your shot, once you get dubbed, buddy, you are all over that girl's page now. It's done for you. You look like a simp. But I mean, game is game, right? Michael Jordan said it. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. No, don't be a creep, though.
Stream snipers like Plackboy Max, Kaisa Nat, and they rage bait them essentially just for clout and likes. There's so many times that I can recall a stream sniper clip going viral. And there's some stream snipers that will essentially just try to get a reaction out of the streamer. They'll try to get them banned, or they just want to fuck up their gameplay. Like, IRL streaming can get so bad to the point where you have like 3 rage baiters up in your face saying you're chopped, or they just talk mad shit to you, essentially. Like, no streamer is safe. Like, I don't understand how people could be this parasocial to the point where they will stoop to this rage bait method.
I feel like if I was out in public and somebody walked up to me and was like IRL stream sniping me and they were just saying a whole bunch of obscene things, I would just have to look at them like, oh my God, bro. Because I wouldn't know what to do in that moment. I'd just be like, dude, move the fuck on. Move on. What are you doing? I'm not good when it comes to confrontation. I'm just not. I don't go like 1, 2, 3. No, I go 0, 100. I'm ready to jump you. Like, that's just what it is.
Next, we have asking stupid questions on purpose. Now, this rage bait method is top.
This is Kenny. This is Kenny 100%. I could look at my phone right now and tell you exactly what the type of dumb shit this guy says. Okay, so we were talking about Squid Games. This is the first question that he asked me. Would you kill yourself for a baby not even yours in Minecraft? You know what? I probably can't even ask the rest of these questions because they're probably gonna get me banned. I'm not about to keep on asking questions. But yeah, you get the gist.
I don't know how it works, but it's just the form of just repeating yourself or like reiterating things just gets people mad so easily. I don't understand how it works, but it does because they're just tired of repeating themselves, even though they've told you this question so many times. Like, it's either a dumb question to the—
Nah, but what the worst thing is when you actually can't hear somebody or you don't know what somebody's saying, so you keep on asking them what they said, and then the other person gets mad. I just be like, I'm sorry. I have bad hearing. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. But then when you have somebody doing it to you and you know that they're rage baiting you, you have to, because otherwise you're just gonna crash out. I'm not about to scream, but you know what I mean. You just crash out.
Point where the answer was already given to you, or it's like, is the sky blue type of dumb. Now, another iconic rage baiting moment that I've been seeing circulating social media, Gumball rage baiting Rob. We gotta bring this one into the video because Gumball is coming back. Great sight to see, and honestly, this is like peak rage bait. This is honestly one of the best examples. Like, Gumball was trying to—
I have never watched Gumball in my life. I don't know if I'm too old for it or if I just never watched it, but yeah.
Get Rob mad so he could be his nemesis. And whenever he got angry, he would look at Rob like this. Rob was practically strangling him, and this is how he looked at him. This is the face a D1 rage baiter makes after successfully rage baiting someone. Trash talk.
Nah, that shit pisses me off every time. If you are purposely going out of your way to piss me off and you're just in there like, I want to strangle you.
Talk. All right, now this is a classic form of rage bait that has existed since the dawn of time. Trash talk is as simple as it gets. You essentially just scream into the mic until you set them over the edge.
I'm guilty of this one for sure. I love me some good trash talk because trash talk doesn't really lead anywhere. You just tell somebody that they mom's fat and then that's just an example, right? You just say random things on the mic when you're in the middle of a search and destroy match like, your ass, you fucking suck, get the bomb, get the bomb. Meantime, they have the bomb the entire time. My bad, I probably just blew out some eardrums. It is what it is though.
Trash talkers try to get you tilted so you underperform or you start performing like shit. So they basically try to get in your head. But let's say you're on the baseball field, you're at bat, you're on the fucking plate, and this dude's just trash talking you from the dugout or the other team or the other team's dugout. Someone's just saying you suck, you're at 2 strikes basically, you've missed the last 2 balls. And the best thing you could do—
I feel like in a sporting event you have to do that though so that your team can win. I feel like that's just something that you have to do as a supporter of your local team.
Is not let it get in your head because obviously they're trying to intentionally make you mad so you perform like shit. Like, either reciprocate that energy to get in their head back or ignore them. That's honestly the best thing to do. Next, we have alpha males. This is essentially just rage baiting for money. Now, obviously, there's probably going to be a point in life where it doesn't really work anymore because it's been done so many times. So essentially what these alpha males will do is either have an outlandish take or tell men that they're worthless pieces of shit and how they can upgrade their life if you buy their course.
I can't believe that people really fell for Andrew Tate's like bullshit. Andrew Tate is like the facilitator of just alpha male content. And yeah, he's a millionaire and he gets a lot of money off rage baiting because it drives a lot of engagement and it makes a lot of people feel bad about themselves. But if you fell for it as a man, Why? The dude has multiple charges against him relating to very bad SA shit. What are we doing? We have actual assault cases. Why are you following this man? I'll never understand the alpha male mindset. I really won't.
They are definitely some of the biggest rage baiters online. I mean, seriously, the amount of cringe and rage they bring to the online community cannot be underestimated. Now, they became popular because they had like either super funny takes or takes to the point where it would get them banned. And then they have to migrate to another platform like Rumble or some shit.
Yeah, he made a ridiculous amount of money out of that course, but like, if you paid for that course, oh, wow, you're an idiot. Give me money and I'll tell you how to be an alpha male. Rule number 1. You paid for this course, you're a fucking pussy. That would be my first rule. I'm not gonna lie. If you don't have the genitalias to understand how you should be as a man, you're an idiot. Los the rage baiter. I mean, yeah, that's course number 1.
I thought Rumble was going places. That's crazy. That's insane. Your parents, the OG rage baiters. The amount of times I've had to lock in because my parents tried to intentionally make me mad. So many times I've had to do it. And if I did get mad at them, I would get grounded. And there was one time, like, I literally deadass got left by myself in the store, and I got a little bit stern, a tiny bit stern, and I got grounded for it. So I had to lock in anytime they try to intentionally make me mad.
I don't think that parents intentionally try to rage bait. I mean, sometimes, sure, yeah. I think that once in a while, I might rage bait my daughter, but like, I don't think in a given day, if your parents are trying to rage bait you, you're just getting mad at what they're telling you to do. I could be wrong. You could have some asshole parents, but as a parent, I don't think that you should do that, you know?
Even if I say like, yeah, you're right, she'll say, yeah, I know I'm right. Like, what? Come on. Like, your own, that's my own blood doing this to me. And honestly, my parents
usually they are right though.
Rage baited me more than Birdie did. Or maybe I was the rage bait brother. Maybe it was,
or not. I don't know.
It was me. People who disagree with you on purpose. These people never genuinely disagree. But
they never actually disagree with you. They just know that them disagreeing with you is going to push your buttons. So they do it and they will continuously go. And I know this because I do it to my wife on a day-to-day basis, and I don't care. I will continue to do it. I didn't even know that you said this before I said that, Gordon. Yes, I rage bait my wife. The reason that I decide to rage bait my wife is because I find it funny. If she tells me that I need to do something, right, I will tell her that I don't need to do it. And then she will say why I need to do it. And I will say, no, it's not important. And to the point where she gets a little flustered. And then I say, relax, I'm joking. I'm going to take care of it. Or it's already done. But just because you wanted to point it out, now I'm rage baiting you, babe.
But they take the side for the sake of being different and standing on business. Like, when did admitting you're wrong become lame? Or better yet, like, purposely disagreeing on shit become cool? Like, it could.
Yo, you know one thing? I know that this is completely off topic. Not really. Why is it a thing that you will get rage baited for like appreciating a streamer or a content creator? Like, sometimes I'll go into the YouTube comments and I'll read like, oh, this person is amazing. They're so good to his community, da 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 da. And then the next comment replying to it will be like, glaze, you're glazing. I feel like it has to be some form of rage bait. I could be wrong, but it definitely feels like it's a form of rage baiting.
Could be about something objectively true too, and they would still find a way to make a big deal out of it. Next we have Lil Bro. All right, this is a classic. I mean, doesn't really need an
Don't call me Lil Bro.
The term Lil Bro is
Lil Bro and good boy are the worst things that you could possibly say to me, because that shit immediately feels like you're talking down on me. I will fucking rip your esophagus out. I don't care about you, dude. Don't Lil Bro me. Don't good boy me. I'm not a dog.
It just goes around the internet so much to the point where people who are Lil Bro are calling people Lil Bro. Like, there was a viral comment where someone said they were born in 2016, Lil Bro. 2016? You missed everything. You were 2 years old when OG Fortnite was at its peak. Like, it honestly turned into rage bait when people who are literal sperm cells are using Lil Bro. Like, how? You're still a fetus. Like, what are you talking about, Lil Bro? Okay, I keep it to the internet, but sometimes I say Lil Bro in my videos. You know, I gotta come clean, but I don't use it to rage bait. I just say it for the fuck of it. But honestly, some people say it in real life, like when someone's short as hell, like they'll call them Lil Bro. And honestly, I don't know if anyone who's been Lil Bro'd before, is it super effective? effective. I don't know. Or even
Nah, that shit's effective. If you call me Lil Bro, I'm crashing out.
sometimes I would get Lil Bro'd even though I'm like an inch shorter than them. Like, how does that even work? Like, sometimes people will do it as a joke, but other times people will do it to intentionally belittle you, and they're just trying to make you mad. Saying huh multiple times in a row. All right, I might just be dumb as hell, but I sometimes just can't hear people. Like, and they sometimes
Same. 100%. I'm not saying it to rage bait anybody ever.
think I'm rage baiting them when I say huh multiple times in a row, but there's so much distorted 808s that have up and left my eardrums. They've left the ear canals, they've gone in and out. By the time I'm 30, I think I'm gonna have tinnitus. My hearing sucks is what I'm trying to say. And it can be funny depending on the situation, but if someone overuses this method, it'll definitely become unfunny super quick. Like, I feel like a lot of rage bait is super hit or miss, and it's not really effective all the time, but when it's done correctly, it can definitely make someone spaz. Like, this one is a prime example. Like I said earlier, it's just one of those things that gets under your skin if you have to repeat shit. Like, even if it's like a whole paragraph long story, they say, huh? And they would make you repeat it. Mordecai and Rigby rage baiting Benson. Now, although most rage bait is unfunny, this shit had me cackling in my chair whenever I watched Mordecai and Rigby rage bait Benson. There was one time in the show where they got a 6-foot-long sandwich, and they just wanted to see his reaction when he went to go pick up the sandwiches. And when Benson got back with the sandwiches, he got pissed and told them they had to eat the entire thing by the end of the day, or they were fired. But Benson was pretty easy to rage bait. Like, they did prank calls, they did everything. And when it came to Benson, they were at a 100% rage bait rate, and I swear it worked every time. It was Curry from the 3-point line, automatic. Now, obviously, there were points where I felt
This is another cartoon I have never watched, so I don't know exactly what he's talking about.
bad for Benson, but it was still funny. So, sour grapes. All right, I cannot make a rage bait video without
What is
mentioning this.
sour
It's just
grapes?
iconic at this point. So they
What is sour grapes?
did a race, and Robin cheated by hitting him in the leg. Okay, obviously Robin cheated, and he's saying he won fair and square just to rage bait him. And basically what sour grapes really boils down to is, how does this L taste? He just wants him to seethe in the L. And even though Robin clearly cheated, he's saying Kid Flash is being sour.
I feel like, yeah, that's a good rage bait, because if somebody cheats and they won't admit it, yeah, that would get me extremely angry.
Or about the L, and yeah, you get the point. Like, you could just see how pissed off Wally West was. And Robin made a whole musical out of it that genuinely looks like an acid trip. And we can't make this a rage bait video without teachers as well. Teachers are the OG rage baiters.
Teachers will do everything in their power to rage bait, and then when you blow up on them, they will send you to the principal's office. Are you kidding me, Miss J? Are you kidding me? Bro, I had one of these. Miss J, holy shit, I cursed that woman out. I was never disrespectful to teachers ever, because they were the authority. She wasn't even a teacher, she was a substitute teacher. I'm telling her, hey, I need to use the bathroom. No, you're gonna do the assignment. No, I'm not. I need to use the bathroom right now. No, you're not allowed to. All right, Miss J, fuck you. I'm going to the bathroom regardless. And I got up and walked out. And guess what? She ain't say a damn word afterwards. Everybody was laughing at her, dummy.
They have a whole starter pack like, I don't know, can you? We all know that statement. And when I was a kid, this was 10 out of 10 rage bait. Now it's more of just like a corny one-liner that they always do. And another one is, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do.
No, it doesn't. Because if I'm late to my next class, you're fucked, buddy. I'm going to tell them that you made me late to my next class. Oh, man. Dude, these teachers back then were such a power trip. I'm getting rage baited right now just talking about it. Just because you told me no, that doesn't mean that that's going. I'm not going for it. I will piss myself. I will piss on the ground in front of everybody and then wipe it on your fucking table.
And obviously that would piss me off because I'm trying to go home, bro. What the bell indicates when school is over. All right,
Facts.
bud? All right? Got it? I almost missed the bus because my teacher actually did this. People who say good boy. Okay, this shit is
Yeah,
just
I already
trash,
went
bro.
over
I'm
this.
sorry. I can't, bro. And I've been seeing this go viral recently, and it is definitely the newest form of rage bait. When you do someone a favor, like go get them a soda, they will say good boy.
Next thing you know, I'm slamming that soda on the ground. Next thing you know, I'm slamming that soda on the ground, making sure that it's headed in your direction. I wanted to hit you at full force. I don't care.
You're a dog to them. That's it. They see you as subhuman. Okay, obviously it's not that serious, but still, Still though, I'm not your pet.
No,
and a
it's
ton of
pretty
creators
serious.
on TikTok started doing this, and it just spread like wildfire. Doing this is like taking a gamble on your safety, because you never really know how someone's gonna react, especially if you're doing it to a random person as a prank for content. Now, this is one of the things I definitely find, you know, we all have our own separate things that we find corny, and this is definitely one of them. And I talk about it a little bit more in this video, the hell of being a cornball.
GG's, great video by the duck, dude. Rage baiting, I've tried to get away from it. I hope that I have the strength in order to not be rage baited online, but I just know. You know what? No, matter of fact, last week somebody was rage baiting me in my Instagram reel comments, but like Instagram reels is just cancer, so whatever. Pat you on the head, bad boy, no complaining.
I don't think this love for me. I don't think you the one for me. I don't think you see me when you fucking up all in your dream. I don't think you got trust for me. Just ain't what I see.